If your wife feels cold, distant, or emotionally checked out, if you're wondering, can I even save this? While walking on eggshells in your own home, this video is for you. Because after I've worked with over 2,000 men and helped them find success in turning their situations around, they all have one massive thing in common that most people don't talk about and don't realize. So in the next few moments, I'm about to show you exactly how to save your marriage as a man in just 7 days. No manipulation, no begging, no therapy sessions where you sit and take the blame for everything. Just a step-by-step strategy that works, even if she says she's done. Because when everything is falling apart and it seems like all hope is lost, the worst thing that any man can do is buckle under pressure. Really, the only difference I've seen with men that save their marriage versus ending in a divorce come down to one thing and one thing only. But first, hey, how you doing? My name is Noah Allen. I'm the founder of The Heroic Husband, and I've coached thousands of men to stop divorce, win back their wives, and rebuild a marriage that actually feels good for the both of you. But I didn't start out as just an expert. Man, I just remember sitting in the car after another cold conversation, right before going into work, wondering, how did we get here? I've always focused on providing for my family. I was building a business while I was getting to leave the military, and I was doing everything I knew how to do, but still wasn't enough. That's when I realized I was focusing on the wrong things, and that realization, that's what started this method. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the 7-day framework that I've made that not only helped me in my situation, but the guys that I coach. Before we dive in, if anything I'm saying really hits home, pause and book a free breakthrough call below. It's not a pushy sales thing. It's a real conversation to see what's going on and whether I can help. If I can, we'll map it out together. If not, you can always look below and get our book. That has helped all kinds of men in all kinds of situations around the world save their marriages. All right, let's go. So the most important is how we start off. Day 1 to 2 is stop reacting and start leading. Most guys, when they feel the distance growing, go straight into reaction mode. They text too much, over apologize, get emotional, defensive, or clingy. Or they try to logic their way back into their wife's heart. Spoiler, never works. But I love you. I'm doing everything I can. Why won't you see that? That only makes her pull away further. So here's the move. Go still, not cold, not fake, just calm, grounded, present. She needs to feel the difference. Right now, your energy is screaming, I'm desperate. You need to say, I'm centered. I've got me, and I can handle this. It's just kind of like our client, Jeff. Jeff was a business owner whose wife had emotionally checked out. He was trying everything. Gifts, trips, therapy. She kept pulling away. I told him to stop reacting, go calm, focus inward, and within 3 days, she asked if they could talk. Why? Because she finally felt space to feel something again. Your job in day 1 through 2 is to lead with energy, not just words. Day 3 through 5 is about sparking safety, not strategy. If your wife is disconnected, it's not because of logic, it's because of the emotional disconnection. You don't need better arguments. You need to make her feel safe again. All safety starts when she can be seen, heard, and felt without being fixed or interrupted. Here's what you do. When she speaks, don't jump in. When she gets emotional, let it land. When she throws jabs, don't throw them back. You never cared about my feelings. Don't say, that's not true. Say, I get why it feels that way. I haven't shown it very well, and I will. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you a man who can hold space. Just think about it like this. Imagine a wife who is exhausted from years of not being emotionally seen. Now imagine her husband, instead of jumping to defend himself, just listens and says, "You're right, feel the hurt. I didn't realize how much that impacted you." Boom. That moment she softens. She feels safe again. That's the door back into her heart. Day 6 through 7 is reclaiming the man that she fell for. By now, you've stopped chasing. You've created emotional safety. Now it's time to rise. Because the truth is, the version of you she's pulling away from is not the version she married. She doesn't want a fixer, a beggar, or a passive man. She wants the man she respected, the man who knew who he was. And he's still in there. In days 6 through 7, those are about reclaiming that identity. Do things that remind you of who you are. Train your body. Journal your thoughts. Serve your family without needing anything back. Reconnect to your mission. Lead in small ways. Dinner time, time with your kids, creating calm in the chaos. It's kind of like one of our clients, Chris. He was sleeping on the couch. He felt like a ghost in his own home. But when he stopped trying to convince her and he just started becoming the man he wanted to be again, something shifted. She noticed. She leaned in. Within a month, they were holding hands again, back on their porch. The lesson here, women are drawn to grounded strength, not desperation. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to break this down in our 7-day mission. Stop reacting, pull back and lead with calm energy. Spark emotional safety. Listen, reflect, and connect. Reclaim your identity, not win her over, but to become the man that you are proud of again. This isn't a trick. It's not about manipulating her emotions. It's about reconnecting to who you are and letting her feel that shift. Now, if you're still watching this, I know this matters to you. You're not trying to patch things up with duct tape, no Band-Aid solutions. You want something real, and you don't want to waste months doing things that just don't work. So here's the next step. Look down below this video in the description and go and book a free breakthrough session with me. We'll talk one-on-one. We'll evaluate exactly what's going on. And if I can help, I'll show you how we can build your own game plan. Look, no pressure, no fluff, just clarity. A real shot at saving your marriage. You've got what it takes. Make sure she sees it.